Alright, we got some more movies to go through. It's only a small crate this time, but still a crate of movies, and that's fun. Okay, we're going to start with what you can see here. This appears to be a rental copy of The Brave One with Jodie Foster. Fairly good movie. Oh, it even has some special features. It's an odd slim case. It's a bit different. I haven't seen that before. But, yeah, that's kind of cool. I liked it whenever they put special features on rental copies. That kind of made a bit of a difference. And added value for people who might take it home as opposed to buy it. And next up is 21, inspired by a true story. And it's got a wee bit of a slipcover as well. Kind of nice cut out there featuring Lawrence Fishburne, Kevin Spacey. And isn't that 21? Kate Bosworth, that's right, Jim Sturgis as well. That's a good cast in that film. Yeah, have a look inside and see what we get. We got one disc plus a couple of extras in there. Yeah, we got some special features as well, featurettes, and filmmaker commentary. Cool, yeah. I don't think I've seen this. I remember it coming out, but I never got around to watching it, so we might give it a go. DVD might be quite nice. I don't remember a Blu-ray of it coming out. Yeah. Oh, right. 3 film box set of Stuart Little 1, 2, and 3. There was a third one apparently. Oh yes, it was not 3D animated. It was hand drawn animation. Yeah. Oh. Stuart Little 3, Stuart Little 1. 2 is missing. Okay. It seems to happen with kids' DVDs. It's like the kids aren't very responsible these days, so they lose one of the movies or leave it in the DVD player or something, or maybe it's stuck in a PlayStation box somewhere. Yeah, this was Michael J. Fox, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was. Voiced Stuart Little in the first 2. Doesn't seem to have very much in the way of special features that I can identify from the back, but as the films are on individual... Oh yeah, no, featured soundtrack, okay. As the films are on individual DVDs, I imagine they're the same as what you would get in the standard DVD alone, rather than cramming all 3 of them onto one disc, which was good for them. Sony, as opposed to Disney. Yeah, cool. The Royal Horticultural Society... Chelsea, a celebration. Who's Chelsea? Oh, it's the Chelsea Flower Show. And the disc is there. That will be of interest to someone somewhere, I am sure. Special features include the making of the show gardening tips, celebrities at Chelsea, and a history of Chelsea, scene indexing. Wonder who the celebrities are. That's probably The Rock and Stallone. Chuck Norris, I think, puts in an appearance at some point. It's very nice. Very nice. Probably the only copy in existence. These ones, yeah. Management, Jennifer Aniston. God bless Jennifer Aniston. Steve Zahn, whatever happened to him? I haven't seen him in a long time. He was pretty funny. Quite liked him. Yeah, so we got a leading role with Woody Harrelson as well. I haven't seen this. It was 50p originally in Oxfam, Ireland. So, well, I suppose the British and European version. Yeah, okay. Just the disc. Grand. The Invasion. This was Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I think that the next remake, or one of the more recent remakes. I haven't seen this one, but it did look quite good. Nicole Kidman and Daniel Craig. I might have to give it a go. 3 featurettes, special features, documentary. Okay, so there's a bunch of nice stuff in that. And the disc. Doesn't actually say on it. Oh, it does. The Invasion, but it did have similar art to the cover there. So, yeah, all right, I'll give that a go. And another copy of Bridesmaids. I think that makes about 3 copies I have so far, possibly. Maybe. Depending on how I release these videos, because I did another one the other day, and I'm just thinking that perhaps I might put this one out before that one, because that one's quite long. This one's hopefully going to be a wee bit shorter. But this was 2 for £10 or £5.99 each. It's the extended version. And it's quite a funny movie. I will admit it. I did giggle a bit at it. So I'll have to compare it to the other versions I've got and see if there's any difference. Right, some more on the top. Meet the Parents, the Ultimate Special Edition, packed with hilarious extra features. All new 35 never-before-seen outrageous outtakes, hilarious deleted scenes, silly cat tricks, and the truth about lying. Well, okay. Another of these ones. And it's one disc. Fair enough. Grand. I don't know if we have a complete collection there, but ooh. Dragon Riders of Berk. So this is how you train your dragon. I know the series of movies, but this says part 1. More dragons, more adventures. 11 thrilling episodes. Aha, that's right, there was a TV show, wasn't there? And we've got part 1 of the TV show, which has 2 discs. Disc 1, disc 2. Special features down there. Alright, well hopefully we can find the other part and then I'll deposit it in my son's bedroom. I was thinking about this film quite recently. I really quite enjoyed it actually. I didn't think so at the time, but it stuck in my memory whenever they reached into his bank account and pulled the money out that he'd managed to put together. Yeah, this is a good film, and I believe it's based on a true story, I think. Will Smith, £7. Special features, audio commentary, deleted scenes, featurettes. Nice. Well, we gotta get more from your movies with a discontinued service on the web. Yeah, it's got the disc there. Yeah, I think I'm fine with this being on DVD. I don't think it needs a particularly big 1080p or 4K upgrade or anything. So yeah, I'm grand with that. And it's got a bunch of extra features that probably wouldn't transfer across to a later edition. Right. 25p from whatever shop this was. Excellent. That's, oh my word. It must be Oxfam that's doing this. Oop. Okay, so it's got the disc. We've got special features, commentary with Sandra Bullock and Hugh Grant. That might be worth a view, just as opposed to the film itself. Additional scenes, outtakes, documentary. All right. Well, you know, for 25p, that would have been a good deal for anyone. But I haven't seen it, so I can't say whether or not it's a good movie. I'm pretty sure he doesn't get any guns out and doesn't drive a tank at any stage. In his career, actually. Yeah, so I don't know if I'll give that a go. I'll maybe leave it for my wife on a Friday night when I'm out. Whoa. Harvey. I've never heard of this before. It's got Leslie Nielsen and Harry Anderson. And of course, Swoosie Kurtz. Who could forget Swoosie Kurtz, whoever that is? An imaginary rabbit as a friend. Is he mad or just lonely? Is who mad? The rabbit or I suppose the person who's maybe envisioning? So this is a U. It's got a boring DVD inside of it, and it's just the movie. No special features, no commentaries, nothing like that. I've never heard of this in my life, but it's Leslie Nielsen. What year was this? Doesn't say the year, other than that it was 2008 that they put the DVD together, so I'll have to check that out online. Got a funny feeling he's probably only in it for about 5 minutes, but yeah. Right, The Diary of Anne Frank. Gosh, this is old. 1959, 3 Academy Awards, Studio Classics. So it feels like there's a bunch of things inside of this. So we've got main features. No, there's nothing really there. What's oh, the DVD's just out of its mooring. 20th Century Classics. Oh, nice little brochure to flick through of various different films. that are released on DVD today. And in a charity shop near you, possibly. That's all right. I'm going to hold on to that. Yeah. I've never seen it. I've always been interested in Anne Frank since school because it was required reading. Mamma Mia, the movie, bonus features. Right. Okay. Moving into the lower part, the lower bit of the thing. I'll lift some up so it makes it easier to get at. The Lorax. This is not the big animated movie that came out a number of years ago. In fact, it's probably released the same year, direct to DVD. Ultraviolet copy, you know, just in case you misplace your DVD and you want to see this again. Special features there as well. We've got a couple animated, 2 Dr. Seuss animated stories. All right, okay. Lorax. Ultraviolet digital copy. If you want it, we could watch it together. Flixster. Remember Flixster? Oh, yeah. Original TV classic. Might have a look at that just to see whether or not it is actually what I'm surmising, that's some sort of cheap knockoff released around the same time as Dr. Seuss films were becoming big. It might be something like from the 50s or 60s that was beloved to some. Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen on DVD with a slip. Oh, nice slipcase as well with yeah, niceness to it. I've forgotten what you call it. It'll come back to me in 16 minutes whenever we're halfway through looking at Rush Hour 3. So yeah, there's a DVD there. There's an inlay with nothing on the back. Nice cover. But the slipcase, I think it might be worth holding on to for the slipcase, because I remember one of the other boxes I looked at, and I'm pretty sure you might have seen that, had a nice copy of the first Transformers movie. So if I could put together a cool collection of DVDs of nice Transformers movies, I don't have to watch them, they just look nice together, I suppose. To Live For with Nancy Travis. I like Nancy Travis. Infinity True Stories. Okay. So this is probably a TV movie that they've shoved onto disc whenever she's been in something that's quite big. Fremantle Media, so it is TV. Stuff with special features about the film, star biographies, scene selection, trailers, and a runtime. The runtime is under special features. Well done. Based on the true story. Yeah, sometimes these true stories can be quite good. I have actually seen quite a lot of them. I've seen that one. That one's quite good. Going Underground with Tim Matheson, because I'm a bit of a Tim Matheson fan. Yes, there is one. Crossfire. That's the only one I really recognise, but I'm sure you guys will recognise more than me. Trial by Fire. No, it's just nice whenever you get weird actors sort of popping up, like Eric Stoltz is in that one, and that looks like it might be Kirk Douglas. Scary man that he is. Yeah, okay. I used to like TV movies on VHS. I had quite a few. Strictly Come Dancing. Bruno Bellissimo. Blackpool. It's got a slipcase. It's quite colourful. That's your TV license at work there. Oh, Strictly the board game. Okay, it's got stuff on it. I heard the other day that Michael Caine is a big fan of Strictly Come Dancing. So Michael, if you're watching this, you can have this. But we'll get together. I'll pass it over to you. You can have a wee gander at it. More than happy to give that to you if you want it. Right, Class of '92, starring David Beckham, Nicky Butt, Ryan Giggs, Gary Neville, Phil Neville, and Philip Scholes. Okay, so this is a football documentary, I'm guessing, with the class of 92 being footballers who inspired the generation. Right, okay, fair enough. Yeah, that might be worth a view. Nothing in the way of special features, but I imagine it's just there. Oh, we've got contributions from Zinedine Zidane, whoever that is. Tony Blair, whoever that is. Manny from the Stone Roses, they feel the need to put that in. Eric Cantona, they didn't put in from where, we know him. And Danny Boyle. Okay. Right, fine. Layer Cake with the James Bond-esque cover. All right. I like this film. It was quite good. It was a good introduction for us to Daniel Craig before he got the role of Bond. It's got Michael Gambon and Colin Meaney. Quality cast. Again, it's not one that I really think warrants a 1080p upgrade. It'll look fine on this. It doesn't use big special effects or action sequences or anything, but he does look particularly Bondy there. And it's got tons of special features. Disc 2 as well, it's got loads of things on it. Did I look inside? Yeah, I did, that's right, the lady in her stockings. Right, cool. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Oh, wow, George of the Jungle 2. I think this is going to be worth quite a bit of money in the future. I don't see too many people holding on to this. They might hold on to the first one, but I think this is a bit of a lost cause. I don't even think people know it was released. And it's a Disney DVD, so I will be holding on to it. Bonus footage. It's got all kinds of nice features as well. Who starred in it? Thomas Hayden Church. What? Oh, Thomas Hayden Church did this. Gee whiz. I won't be watching it. Please let the disc be in there. I want an inlay too. Right. That'll take a special place over with my other Disney DVDs, because I'm chuffed with that. And Taken, the extended harder cut, where he has more skills to deploy. Oh, this looks nice. Yeah, the bigger picture. Advertising Blu-rays. Nice. With Taken as well on the Blu-rays. Okie doke. It's one of those, I never liked these DVD cases. They were glossy inside. They felt really cheap and broke quite easily. Special features include making of avant premiere and 6 inside action side-by-side comparison segments. I don't know that. I don't know that that's on the Blu-ray either. I'll have to check. And I provide a service. Yeah, okay, so there's 3 features here, and this has this one, real-time mission intelligence bonus view. Okay, so this is better than this. Right, fair enough. We'll put that in the burn pile. Okay, we have Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen. This isn't related to the Robin Asquith series of movies from the 1970s, unfortunately. But it is, however, a Disney DVD. Yeah, not for rental. Oh, there's Eugene Levy. I didn't know he was in. Oh, no, hang on a second. This is New York Minute. Mary Kate and Ashley. I've met them, you know. New York Minute is inside of this. That's upsetting, unless, of course, we have New York Minute somewhere else in here. Nuts. Well, we have the box, so that's a start. I'll set that there, and hopefully we can come back to it later on. X-Men: The Last Stand with slip cover. Special features discs 1 and disc 2. Disc 1 and disc 2. This was the 3rd film in the series, and kind of about when I tuned out. I do think I went to see this, but didn't have a great time with it, and it was a contributing factor toward me not bothering with superhero movies anymore. But I'm quite pleased to have the DVD with a slipcase. That'll do, even though it does warrant a bigger, better release on 1080p or 4K. Oh, this looks familiar. Exactly the same. What's inside of it? Confessions of a Drunk. No. Although this has a black box, the other one has a see-through box. We'll just put it here on top of this other Daniel Craig movie. This seems to be a very Daniel Craigy collection so far, because there's been 3 films. Moulin Rouge. This was a big release. I think I even had the soundtrack for this. It might have come from the other box that I did a few weeks ago. Bonus features. Yes. I'm thinking that this actually had a slipcase when it was originally released. I remember my wife having this, and I think there was a slipcase, and it was quite a nice slipcase too. But perhaps this was a later release that came out that lost the slipcase to save money. 3-film collection of Diary of a Wimpy Kid, the original Roderick Rules and Dog Days. 3 Times the Fun. This is a series of books. I know my son reads the books, and he's watched a cartoon, but this isn't a cartoon. Otherwise, give the animators an award because they're really good. Dog Days and Roderick Rules. Okay, so it's got all 3 films in there, and a bunch of special features on them as well. So they're individual releases that have been packaged together to sell in a more streamlined package. I'll give that to the boy. He'll probably quite appreciate it for a year or 2. Rush Hour. This is a guilty pleasure. I quite like this film. It's one of the only films I can tolerate him in, aside from The Fifth Element and that one he made with... Nope, it's gone completely. And Jackie Chan, who is awesome. Soundtrack features and added value, not extra features, added value. Trailer, deleted scenes, blah, 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 blah. 17 featurettes. 17. There's not enough space in the back to list them because they're putting all the credits, or the critics' scores, comments. Rush Hour, inlay. Yeah, it's a complete edition. And I know that we've got Rush Hour 3 over there, so we might have a complete collection of Rush Hour coming up. They did only make 3 films, didn't they? There wasn't a 4th. I'm not making that up. Yeah, there's only 3. The Shipping News. Another Kevin Spacey film. I think I've seen this one, and it was all right. I vaguely remember it. With special features, feature commentary, still gallery. It's got a good cast. It's a nice enough addition, and not something that really deserves a big upgrade. So yeah, I'll hold on to that. Oh, ooh. I think we had this in one of the other boxes, but this is a nicer edition of it. This is a collector's type edition with a nice glinty cover, and there's a book or something inside it too. Bonus features, behind the scenes and featurette. Is that it? I went to see this in the cinema, and I didn't mind the film. I don't remember it. It's got a comic book with it as well, Wanted. That must be what the film is based upon, because I didn't know it was based on a comic book. Okay, so it's in there. And then the DVD, which doesn't really have much value to it. There's Narcos. Internet Media Tablet. Cool. Join and win. Right. It's nice looking to see what they were trying to push. Wanted Weapons of Fate, which is an Xbox 360 game. Fair enough. I'll keep it for the comic book. Or it might just be one of those editions. Maybe it was only a limited edition or something like that. It might be worth something in years to come. This looks weird. Jimmy Swaggart. The Early Years. Classics Volume 1. Just having a quick look. No, we don't have a Volume 2 or the rest of the series. But I've never heard of Jimmy Swaggart, I don't believe. And seeing him older doesn't help. It doesn't ring any bells. Music CDs, once called LPs, were recorded some 50 years ago. Okay, so these aren't, this isn't a Blu-ray or DVD. Oh, there's one missing. Disc 4 is missing. Pants. It's not great cover anyway. It's falling apart, so I imagine it's probably on iTunes if you want to go and get it there. Die Another Day. Special edition 2 disc with over 10 hours of special features. Yep, okay. I do have multitudes of copies of this in various different box sets, but I'm not sure if, I imagine the one in the attaché case is probably the 2 disc version with a slip cover. But I don't know that all of the extra features that are on this are on the Blu-ray, because there's a considerable amount here. I don't think I've ever been through all of them, even though I'm one of the biggest James Bond fans in the world. I'll check it against the Blu-ray and see. Alright, I had to nip away and get the Blu-ray, and when I did that, the battery died. So apologies for any movement that you might have experienced. I had a quick examination whilst I was waiting for the battery to charge there, and there's a bunch of stuff here that doesn't seem to be on this, but I didn't put the disc in to check and see if that's all there. They might have just run out a bit of space or whatever to print them all, because there's lots of stuff down there. It also says here that there's a double-sided collector's sleeve, which is the one that I have in the attaché case, but it's obviously not on this one. But then why would they stick the sticker there if there was the sleeve? But I don't know. We'll work that out. Okay, Spider-Man. I believe I had this edition back in the day. I probably still do, that means. Although these don't look particularly familiar, but there's a good booklet inside that with a load of interesting bits and pieces. Crap that you can buy for the tie-in of Spider-Man. 2-disc edition, DVD. Closed special features. Yeah. It's important to point out this is the one starring Tobey Maguire and Bruce Campbell. I think there's other people who appear in the film, and it's directed by Sam Raimi. But yeah, worth watching if you haven't seen it, for Bruce Campbell and Tobey Maguire from time to time, and Kirsten Dunst, I believe, makes an appearance, but I should say Bruce Campbell across there. That would be cool. African Queen does not star Bruce Campbell. Humphrey Bogart, Katharine Hepburn, African Queen, Oscar winner. Again, it's a bum. If it was a DVD, it would have been fine to have it on this. I don't know that it would really benefit from a 4K overdo, but it's just a box. The Duchess, Keira Knightley, Ralph Fiennes. Period drama. I'm not going to say there's any big loss there. Spread, Anne Heche and Aston Kutcher. She's great. We lost her quite recently, and that's a big knock to the film industry. The slickest and sexiest film of the year. Oh my. Right, okay, this looks like something worth keeping. Anne Heche is absolutely gorgeous, and Aston Kutcher will certainly please those who find him attractive. Who else is in there? Well, there's extra features with interviews with various people, and a trailer. All right, okay, it's rated 18 as well, so it might be quite saucy. I think Ted on the projector room will probably get a bit of a kick out of that. All right, next up we've got Monster House. This is an animated one, okay, with special features. The disc is in there. Very good, very good. Genuinely exciting. I haven't seen that. I remember it coming out. It's Zemeckis and Spielberg, so yeah, that's all right. Fair enough. Ben Ford invites you to join him at West Church Men's Praise Evening. West Church. There's a West Church in Bangor. Yeah, that's a city near me. Right, okay. Right, so I might recognize some of the faces in here. Probably not, mind you, but no, it's a locally produced DVD. Fantastic. That's built DVD-Rs as well, as well, so made in someone's garage or office or someone. Maybe I'll go and give it to them. They might like that. They might not have a copy. Donate it. Right, next up is Perfume, the story of a murderer. Oh, I remember this. Alan Rickman. Yes. I thought this was in 18. I remember trying to go see this in the cinema, and I couldn't for some reason. It's a nice edition as well with a slipcase. Two disc edition. Perfume. Perfume. Right, okay. It doesn't say on this what all the special features are. Oh, I suppose there it is there. Making of documentary, scent visualization, bringing scent to the screen, location scouting, behind the scenes, original theatrical trailer. Okay. I'm quite pleased with that, actually, yeah. Yeah. It's not my usual type of film, but I remember it coming out. I'll hold on to it. Dustin Hoffman, yeah. Ooh, this looks kind of nice. An Alfred Hitchcock box set that's seen better days. And it's PG 5 DVD disc set with 39 steps, Jamaica in murder, The Lady Vanishes and The Man Who Knew Too Much. It's quite a nice set with old Alf's face there. What can we tell about the DVDs themselves? Hopefully they're all in here. Because I think, well, the only one that's been opened is the 39 steps. It must be quite cheaply produced. Doesn't seem to be anything in the way of special features mentioned on the back. Just black and white. Ooh, blimey, they smell. Oh gosh, whew, that box, taking that out. I don't know if it's damp or if it's smoke, but it's really musty. Ew, I'm going to wash my hands. Plastic wrap on this, no special features. Lady Vanishes. Oh, they're a bit damp. Oh no. Oh. I'll maybe leave them out to air. Oh, grief. I hope it's wet rain and musty dampness as opposed to... Because it does smell a wee bit like someone's piss. Right, I'm going to go and wash my hands. Right, next up we have Did You Hear About the Morgans? Hugh Grant and Sarah Jessica Parker. It's got the movie's extra thing on it again. Special features, very pink, Bear and Hugh Grant. Inside we have one of those, plus the DVD name. Okay, well the DVD is actually in there, right, the right name on it. I remember this coming out. I've never seen it, and we'll just move on. Probably best to do that. We have 51st Dates. Is this the one with the penguins? I can't remember if it's the one with the penguins or not. All of his films kind of, around this period, kind of merged together when he was doing the whole romantic comedy thing, trying to get away from the crazy stuff that he did. I don't think I've seen that. Maybe I have. Don't know. Monte Carlo, 2-film collection. Selena Gomez and then Aquamarine. 2 girly comedies. Sorry for saying girly. But my stepdaughter would have loved these films, so I don't see any mention of special features, but who cares? Breathe. This is Andrew Garfield, Claire Foy, Tom Hollander and Hugh Bonneville. Okay, I think my wife will probably enjoy that. Powerful, said the Times. Special features include featurettes, director's commentary. Fair enough, yep. Wildlife Diary, 50p from CEX. I wonder who it's narrated by. It's usually narrated by... Oh, it's a TV series, disc 2. Right. The disc sounds like it's loose, much like the big cats stalking their prey in the Serengeti. Fine. Despicable Me and Hop. Hop! When that came out, I remember getting a free copy of it for some reason. I was reviewing some bit of technology that was to do with it. I can't remember what it was. When was that? Years ago. Right, okay, well, yeah, there's bonus features on there. Both films are in there, Despicable Me and Hop. I'll fire that up to my son's bedroom. Okay, breathe. What's next? World Trade Center, starring Nicolas Cage. I remember this coming out. This was pretty good. Triumphant. I don't know if... No, it has been released on Blu-ray. Yeah, I remember it coming out, yeah. Commentaries with director Oliver Stone, on-screen rescuers, and deleted scenes. Yep, I'll take it. I like that film. Eye in the Sky. This is relatively new on DVD. I sound shocked that things are still being released on DVD, but obviously they were. But let's get your man from Aaron Paul, isn't Aaron Paul? From Breaking Bad, Alan Rickman, and Helen Mirren. I haven't actually seen this. Yeah. It looks quite good. It's in a really cheap case. It's got, oh, Scots, Lacoste, Levi's, ScotsMenwear.com. Right, morals, perspectives, cast, crew interviews, and photo gallery. All right, yeah, I'll maybe give that a view. No, that's a terrible. No one will pick that up. I give it a year. I watched this because Steve Merchant's in it, and I remember nothing about it, and Minnie Driver as well. Yeah, two of my favourites. But no, can't remember a single thing about it. Grief. Right. Music Magpie. All right. I didn't get it from there. And another cheap DVD case. It's not a swimming review. I don't remember anything about it, but maybe I just need to watch it again. Maybe I wasn't in a particularly good mood when I watched it. Vanilla Sky with Tom Cruise and Kurt Russell. I'll throw that in because he's in this film too. I haven't seen this in a long time, actually, probably since the cinema. It's got a bunch of special features on it. Yep, it's in there. It's one of Tom Cruise's good films. He has many good films in his filmography, so grand. I'll shifty witchy these around a bit. Ooh. Right, how appropriate, because we're getting to Spider-Man 2. Another film starring Bruce Campbell. That's the 2-disc edition. This is the 2-disc edition. I'm a bit surprised that, well, I'm not surprised at all, actually, that these are in here, because these two films were massively popular, especially on DVD, and every kid was getting them at Christmas. And for good reason, because this is one of the best sequels you could ask for. It really was a cool, cool film. And Bruce isn't shown on the back either. I don't think he even gets credited here, which is an atrocity. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, do watch them. They're worth it. Right, Transformers, Dark Side of the Moon. This looks like a pirate. Oh no, it's in slink wrap. Okay, maybe that's why it looks like a pirate, or it's a really cheap version that's been chucked out for petrol filling station shelves. No special features to mention, I don't think. Nope, nothing. I haven't seen it. The Ghost. Oh, this was quite good. This was The Ghost Rider, Roman Polanski with Ewan McGregor and Pierce Brosnan. Yeah, I'm chuffed to have this. I don't think I've seen it, actually. But it was on my list to watch for a few years, because I do like the two leads. Who else is in it? Kim Cattrall and Olivia Williams. So it's a great cast. Yeah, I'll have to give that a go. Thank you. Don't know why I'm thanking you, just said that for some reason. Katherine Heigl and Josh Duhamel, who's the Transformers guy, isn't he? Life as We Know It. Special features, additional scenes, because you'd want to see more, wouldn't you? It's another romantic comedy with a rattly thing. Rattle, yeah, baby's rattle. Right, the story of Eric Liddell, Olympic gold medalist, lifelong race to spread the gospel. Sheesh. Right, pure gold paperback. Right, okay, they. Oh, it's a Chariots of Fire guy, right. I would have led with that more so than spreading the gospel. But this is probably a free thing that's given away. 30 minutes per section, 4 sections. Right, well, I don't know that I'm going to watch that. Inside the Lion's Den, behind the scenes of the British and Irish Lions, New Zealand 2005. It's a rugby DVD. DVD menu. There's extras as well there. Squad announcement. Oh, yeah, okay. So, yeah. I'll just put that over there with the other thing. Outland. This was a great movie. I have this on Blu-ray. I like it. It's... I'm not going to say it's great or anything like that. I just dug it when I watched it. I really got into it. It was kind of Mad Max-y action sci-fi. Reminded me of No Escape with Ray Liotta quite a bit. And Jim Cazzavelli, yeah, he's pretty good as well. Yeah, I like this film. I'll have to compare the extra features. Right, turns out my Outlander version is still in its original slink wrap. So yeah, it looks identical, just on a smaller surface. So yeah, they're one and the same. Next up, we've got Rush Hour 3, the much touted entry to the box that I have mentioned a few times. It feels quite heavy, actually. It's a 2-disc set, that's why, and it's got an inlay to Rush Hour Trilogy. And Hairspray, Fat Boy Run, or Run Fat Boy Run. And next, Mr. Woodcock and Shoot 'em Up. Blade. I can't remember which one that is. I don't know if I've seen that. Right, okay. Yeah. I wasn't too enamoured by the second 2 Rush Hours. I don't remember anything about them. But it's an orgy of action, comedy, and beautiful women. That's a pretty good way to sell a movie, to be honest. It looks like it takes place in Paris. Fair enough, I'll hold on to it. Maybe I might be able to complete the collection. There's still a few titles left. Right, okay. We've got this with a nicer box to it. And again, there doesn't seem to be any special features on this one. Weird. Unless it had a slipcover that... No. Merchandising catalogue. Nah. The last few. Save the Last Dance 2. Return of the Killer Last Dance. Paramount Home and MTV present it. Same colour disc as that. And it's got some special features. And I'll just set it over here, the stuff that I'm not going to watch. Calendar Girls. Ooh, this is rated 12, despite the fact it's got some flesh in it. There's Helen Mirren, Julie Walters, Linda Bassett, Annette Crosby, Celia Imrie, and Penelope Wilton. I haven't actually seen this, although I know what it's about. Fine. Yeah. Godsend, that's right. This was one of those Robert De Niro horror movies that they made. There was this and... Was it Hide and Seek or something? I think it was Hide and Seek. I've seen one of them, but I can't remember which. I think he plays a priest in it. That's a great place to stick a sticker. Really, yeah. I quite like Greg Kinnear as well. I think he was a bit of a... He was overlooked whenever they were putting him in movies. Tons of special features on that. Yeah, I'd like to see that again, actually, and watch the other one with De Niro too, whatever it was called. Right, Microsoft Works 8. This is computer software. Okay, this shouldn't be in there. Microsoft Works 8, okay. And there's a second disc here as well, which is Microsoft Works 8.5. Right, you don't need to download the update because I put it in the box. Instructions, great. Maybe the Internet Archive needs it. And the last one, I've kept the best till last. This. That's one of the reasons why I was attracted to the whole box set, because it looked like something that you're not going to see very often. 50th anniversary or 50 years of Coronation Street, a 3-disc box set with over 6 hours of Coronation Street rubbish. I am in no way a fan of Coronation Street, but I can certainly appreciate something like this in all its glory, with various familiar faces on the back. I don't know their names. I know there was Deirdre Barlow. I don't think she's one of these. And there was Ken. Ken and Deirdre was an interesting plot line. But I don't know these at all. So we've got disc 1, 2 and 3. We'll have a look at 1 first, which is in a black box, and this disc is missing. Oh, how frustrating. And if memory serves, his name was Curly. Yeah, and that was Pat, possibly? I don't know. I don't know. Right, so that's rubbish. That's got disc 3 in it. That's disc 3. And it's in a see-through case. And then disc 2 is in there. So we're just missing disc 1. That's a crying shame. I was actually quite looking forward to having a look through that. Not that I would ever dare watch them. But contains historical episodes. The coach crash chaos. Save the cobbles. The heroes, the villains, the heartthrobs. Voiced by Denise Welch. Okay. Right, okay, so it's just a celebration of a bunch of notable episodes, or possibly the episodes that they put more money into whilst they were making this show. I was quite looking forward to having that as an interesting talking piece, but there's one disc missing, so it's completely useless. Great, well, just have a nice watermelon box. That's another collection of crap. That there's a couple of movies that are worthwhile, not too difficult to find, I suppose. There might be a few collector's items, but that remains to be seen. And I'm going to go up to Westchurch now, plot a journey to Westchurch, and give them a copy of their DVD, see if they appreciate it. They probably have thousands of them in the back, and they'll go, what do we want this for? They'll open a door and there'll be shelves and shelves of them. They can't give them away. Okay, well, let me know if there's anything that caught your eye that's particularly notable or interesting, and stick it in the comments box down below. Give us a wee thumbs up if you fancy, and take care.